Hello everybody, PsyStarcraft here with another StarCraft 2 commentary. I have my favorite player in the top right, EGIdrA, Green Zerg. And in the bottom left, can't click it, there we go. In the bottom left we have sixjaxDDE as the blue Terran. And, IdrA, one of my favorite players. He's kind of up there with Spanish. I think Spanish might be overcoming him. I might be a bit biased because Spanish is on my team and I played with him and he's awesome. But I don't know, IdrA's been disappointing me lately. I haven't seen him show up to a lot of tournaments as far as performance goes, and his attitude kind of sucks lately. He leaves games when he doesn't need to, and just doesn't. He's not very fan-friendly in tournaments, that's for sure. So I don't know, IdrA, you better step it up, man, or you're gonna go down a rung on the ladder. Not on the StarCraft ladder, but on the ladder of my favorite players. And anyway. So he's in the top right, sixjaxDDE in the bottom left, and he's kind of a silent Terran. You don't see him a lot, but I've played him several times, like in Reddit tournaments and on ladder, and he's actually really good. He loves Marines, and he's kind of he does the traditional Terran style, which is just kind of tank, Marine, Thor. Eventually Thors when the mutas stack up. So I hope to see a good game here. The map is Xel'Naga Caverns, and you can see it is the MLG Xel'Naga Caverns. So this is a custom game, I believe. Played on Battle.net. I don't know if it was part of some kind of tournament. And you've got these supply depots blocking out any attempts for a Terran or a Protoss to try to wall off a Zerg opponent. And IdrA actually going for hatch first against a T-rax. So if you guys ever wondered how you can defend against a T-rax as a Zerg, hopefully IdrA will demonstrate that for you today. Now he is producing back up to 15 drones. You will get a spawning pool faster if you do not produce any more drones after your hatchery. If you go 14 pool instead of 15 pool, and we're seeing a 15 pool from IdrA, and hopefully he scouts this. I do not see any type of drone scout. Now I usually scout around 12, but IdrA choosing not to do so. I think he's just going to operate under the assumption that there is a T-rax coming, and that's probably smart because the drone doesn't really do anything except tell you that. It's not like you can harass it or stall the attack, and he just needs that extra drone for some harvesting. But he is going to send it out anyway, so it's kind of weird. Maybe, okay, how about this? I think he might time the drone with the completion of his spawning pool, so he knows when the spawning pool completes, does he make lings or does he make drones? Now he does see this Marine, but that doesn't tell him that much, I don't think. Maybe it does. I expect he'll get some lings, probably a spine, and we'll see if he's able to pull it off. Okay, there we go. Now he's seeing the Marines, and we're going to see a spine immediately, and we're going to see a lot of Marines. I hope so. Really hope he does. And a couple queens, 55 minerals, and he's getting gas too. He went gas about the same time as his spawning pool, and that could be a bit detrimental if this T-rax is executed properly, because with that gas you have less time for lings, or less money for lings, less money for spines. And we'll see what DDE does. Oh, he's expanding behind it. He's expanding behind a T-rax. I don't understand this. Like, why would you go T-rax and then expand if you're not gonna try to at least attack with these Marines or something? Roach one on the way, so IdrA going the Roach route as opposed to the. Wow, this is really unusual, as opposed to the Spinecrawler route. I mean, on this map, Spinecrawlers, yeah, it's really tough to position them. You need like one here to prevent them going up the ramp, one back here to prevent them from going around the minerals, and like if they do go around the minerals, you need like one back here. So I can't understand the Roach as opposed to a Spinecrawler, but I don't understand this opening from DDE. It seems like he's trying to accomplish many things at once, but I don't know. He does have 7 Marines. But IdrA will scout that out. These Marines will get into the base and do a little bit of damage before any Roaches come out, because I don't think IdrA will be able to produce enough Zerglings in time to kill these Marines. And yeah, he is going to make 4 Roaches. He just has to try to stall. You don't want to lose any queens or drones. And okay, now he's backing off. Okay. And IdrA is scared. He is transferring drones. Now I know what he's trying to do. I know what DDE is trying to do. I mean, you just feign. If you feign attack, you're going to force the Zerg to make more units than he wants to, and that's kind of what's happening here. 3 more Roaches on the way, very expensive Roaches this early in the game. But I don't know if it's good or not. He is ahead in harvester count. It just got some Roaches, and IdrA, yeah, I was just going to say, IdrA should probably apply some pressure, because there's no way DDE is going to have stim. And you have the units anyway. You might as well see what you can do with them. So 7 Roaches on the way, 2 Zerglings, and now he's just going to produce a lot of drones. So this kind of fake attacking from DDE did cause IdrA to make more units than he wanted to, but now IdRA's going to see if he can do anything with these units. And actually 7 Roaches against, what, 12 Marines? I like those odds for IdrA. He might kill some SCVs. He's definitely going to force a liftoff. And I don't know. This tank really needs to come out. If this tank doesn't come out, then bad things will happen. Now, this liftoff isn't that detrimental to DDE. Oh man, this bunker's actually going to go down too. Needs to micro the roach back. Micro the roach back, IdrA! Oh, got lucky there. Didn't need to. And oh, this tank will come out. And once IdrA sees the tank, he will immediately back off. There's the tank, splattering one of those roaches. And while this orbital command is lifting off, that's only really going to hurt DDE as far as SCV production goes, because he's still got pretty good saturation. He's slightly oversaturated, so it does suck a little bit to have this lifted off. But, you know, it's not too bad. And meanwhile, IdrA still managing to take a drone lead, so I don't know about this opening from DDE. I don't really like it. I feel like he could have done something more eventful. Just a normal 2-rax. I mean, a normal 2-rax would have been fine against IdrA's... he didn't even get a spine crawler. Against IdrA's 15 pool after a 15 hatch? I don't know, man. But now he's able to secure this position. He's got the tank out there, and that siege mode is going to prove extremely useful against these roaches. And remember that last game where I said, make sure you're always doing something with your units? That's exactly what IdrA's doing. Immediately, he starts breaking down the gold base, and that's going to be his location for the third. And the Spire, considering he got this many roaches, is pretty fast. It's on the way already. He's got his lair. He's got his 4 gas going. And he's in really great position. If DDE were to go for a timing attack, he's going to want to do it before the Spire completes. And notice the Baneling Nest completes just slightly after the lair. And so he can probably get some Baneling speed. I don't know if he's going to want to save for that. And right now, IdrA is slightly in the dark, and that's why he's got the excess minerals. He's not really sure what to train. He's got 2 larvae here, he's got 3 larvae here. He doesn't really know what to do. He's going to kind of wait for DDE to make the first move, plus he wants to save for mutas, probably. So here he comes. Baneling speed isn't going to complete. IdrA needs to get some Banelings out right away, and there is no creep spread, so DDE can realistically micro against these Banelings and avoid any damage onto these Marines. He has Stimpack too, no Medivac, so... But roaches, they're very good units for eating up damage. And now we're seeing 7 more roaches on the way. IdrA realizing that mutas will not come in time. 92 out of 100, 92 out of 92 just a second ago. Perfect Overlord timing. And a bunker trying to be built, but that creep is spread. And we'll see if IdrA can hold this off. No roach speed either, but 12 more on the way. I think with these 12 roaches, he might be able to pull it off. No Zergling speed, though. Oh boy, this is a tense situation here. IdrA's going to move in right now. Marauders in the front, taking the damage while the tanks are blasting away. In come the roaches, in come the lings. This is not looking good for IdrA. There's still 2 more tanks and lots of infantry. It's going to be close. More roaches going down, and oh boy, I sense a GG from IdrA. This is not good. There was no speed on those Banelings, no speed on the roaches, no speed on the Zerglings. He has 3 possible speed upgrades to get, and he did not get either of them, but he's continuing to rally. 16 more lings on the way, 4 more roaches on the way, and not only he's rallying, but DDE rallying as well. This bunker not playing a key role yet, because he really needs to inch up a little bit further for that bunker to be useful, but there's creep spread pretty nicely all up there. And killing the supply depot, not really sure why he's doing that, not really any point. More Banelings being morphed in, but I don't know. I don't think this is going to be enough. There's still 2 tanks. Looks like he's bringing a 3rd tank. It's going to be hard to say. Harvest count still in IdrA's favor. No, it's not in IdrA's favor. 51 to 49, so even if IdrA holds this off, he'll still be in a terrible position. In come the Banelings, wasting 2 of them on the tank. Roach is trying to snipe the tanks, but no! Perfect target fire! Blasting these 2 Banelings over here before they could get to the infantry. And IdrA once again backing off. 6 mutas on the way, but mutas will not do anything to these Marines without support from some kind of Baneling force, something to kill these Marines. And more roaches going down. 8 mutas on the way, and he doesn't even GG. He had 8 mutas on the way against 10 weak Marines. No, IdrA, this is exactly what I mean by his attitude. 8 Marines, perfect. They would have slaughtered these, or 8 mutas would have slaughtered these Marines, and he leaves. Oh, it's so frustrating. God damn. I mean, yes, he lost a lot of units, 4,400 to 3,000. He was down in the drone count. He was down, but he was not out. He had 8 mutas on the way. About 6 of them looks like it will pop at the same time, with 2 more to follow. Oh my god, let me know what you guys think. Do you think IdrA would have won this? I think he had a chance. He could have, once those mutas came out, look at this, no engineering bay. Mutas come out, oh, he does have an engineering bay, but no turrets in the main. Mutas come out, kill the Marines, kill the tank. So what if he runs back to the bunker with some of the Marines? It doesn't really matter, and god damn, IdrA. He even had an inject coming out, an inject here, he just injected there, but 1,000 minerals. Anyway. GG! God damn it, IdrA. Hello, Knob Gobblers. PsyStarcraft here with another StarCraft 2 comment. I can't say Knob Gobblers. That means penis, right? Yeah, I think so. Okay.